Welcome back to the Sure Sales Group Show, episode 38. Andrew Undem here, and today I wanted to talk about our tech stack. Here on the show, we talk about real estate, sales, negotiation, marketing, entrepreneurship, buying, selling, renting, investing, and what it's taken us to grow from 2 employees to 20, from 30 million in sales to 130 million in sales in the last few years. Thanks for watching. I was talking to a friend of mine, a potential client. What's up, Dan Brenner? He's the one who tipped me off on this term, tech stack. And he said, hey, what type of tech stack do you use? And he's in that tech world. He's a VP at Weber Shandwick, and they do all kinds of digital awesome stuff. And I said, what the hell are you talking about? And he goes, no, what types of technology do you layer on top of each other to make sure that you're being as efficient and effective as possible? So I got to thinking about it, and I wrote them all down. And what I wanted to kind of show is that technology is really important. You already know that in business, in life, just to make your life easier, to kind of cut through the BS and be as effective and as efficient as possible. But it's not just good for consumers in terms of what we do. In everything we do, our new motto this year is, going into 2018, you as the consumer and this whole marketplace deserves a better real estate experience, because this experience can get better and it should get better. And just because it's already great, and our clients like the way we do it, we want to get better. So you deserve a better real estate experience. And the technology is a big way in how we deliver that. But it's not just for the consumers, for the agents too. When the agents can be more confident and get you what you want faster, they enjoy it, consumers enjoy it, it's a win-win. So I just want to run through all the stuff that we do that's kind of above and beyond the basic stuff. I'm not going to talk about MRIS and basic MLS stuff. These are all tools that the Sure Sales Group has invested in, not just monetarily, but time, energy, effort, learning, systemizing, in ways to give you a better experience and have our agents be more able to give you a better experience and in turn do more business and all that sort of things. We've been talking to a lot of agents around here, and this is kind of what we show them when they join our team. Hey, when you become a member of the Sure Sales Group, we're going to allow you to kick ass at a higher level. And the reason you're going to be able to is because we're going to give you so many tools that if you show up to work and you focus on your craft, which is real estate sales, you're going to do really well. So the first one's Boomtown. I've talked about this before. That is our website and our CRM. CRM stands for your Customer Relationship Management System. Imperative to have one. It doesn't matter if it's a Google spreadsheet or if it's a really high-end, unique software like Boomtown. But Boomtown is a phenomenal software. It's very expensive, and it allows consumers and agents to have a great real estate experience when you're shopping and following up and communicating for homes. Next is dotloop. We invested in the team platform on dotloop. So we got the best dotloop you can have. And what that means is it's an electronic signature platform. So any of our clients who bought or sold a house or listed a house in the last year, they realize how easy it is to get the paperwork done. So we send you an email, click, 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 you sign it. It's super easy. Do it from your smartphone, your tablet. Done. Very nice. But just because we have dotloop doesn't mean we also have DocuSign. And the reason we pay for both of them is because whatever the consumer likes better, whatever the agent likes better, we want to give you whatever you want. So this isn't us being super lean, but it's just us wanting you to have whatever you want. So we pay for dotloop, DocuSign. Zip Forms is an agent thing that we use to create all of our forms and our templates to make sure that we're not sending you like 50 PDFs. We just bloop, put it in one, zip it, good, and electronic signature, off we go. BombBomb. BombBomb is a video email tool and a video marketing database. It's really cool. I'm not going to go in depth on BombBomb, but check that out if you haven't seen it. It's a fast-growing company in the startup world, big time value for real estate agents, and the consumers like it a lot too. I'm going to group all these together: Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. You already know what those are. We don't just use them for the social purposes, but we have found ways to tweak these systems to offer our sellers and our buyers more value from a real estate perspective. One small example is we can target the buyers most likely to buy your home on Facebook, on Instagram, we can reach out and target mass audiences and get really good critical feedback and relay it back to you. So we leverage these systems. We don't just use them, we leverage them. One thing we just did on LinkedIn that was very successful is I targeted every doctor who's moving to the area, and I was able to sell one of our listings to a doctor coming in. I didn't wait for them to call or wait for another agent to come in and bring me the deal. We proactively use the systems to make our clients more money. So we're really big on these three. YouTube. This video will be on YouTube. Check out our YouTube channel. We're constantly doing property tours and Sure Group shows and dropping little nuggets and advertisements. And again, it's good for the consumer. Maybe they like that video tour, maybe more than just clicking on the pictures. It's good for the seller, good for the agent, good for the consumer, all good. We use Google Apps. So this is another thing we pay for. So we have a full Google App suite. That's another 30-minute video, but Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google listing forms. Google's awesome, and they make doing business easier and allows us to be more efficient with ourselves. Zillow Premier Agent. We pay Zillow a small fortune, just like most agents, and that gives us an opportunity to work with more buyers and to showcase our listings at a higher level. Zillow owns Trulia, so Trulia falls under that bucket. We're also premier agents on Realtor.com. We signed up for Smart Charts so we can pull apart the data of any particular market at a very high level. So whether it's a subdivision or a zip code or a county, we can look at how many homes are selling, what's the velocity, what's the average days on market, what's the average sales price, in a really nice, easy to understand bar graph, pie chart. Smart Charts is nice to have, so we invest in that. Open Home Pro is an open home software. When we do open houses, which we on average do about 12 a weekend at least, we use Open Home Pro. We are members of Elite Real Estate Systems, so we get to copy and R&D, rip off and duplicate, all of the stuff that the Elite Real Estate Systems guys do, and that's one of the fastest growing Berkshire Hathaway teams in the country. We really have got a lot of value from that. Also along Elite Real Estate Systems, we are members of their live stream component. Now this is more for the agents in the office, but if you're a real estate agent, you might think this is cool. Every day they have a training session, whether it's on how to negotiate a home inspection repair list, how to present, any of the litany of things we have to do on a day-to-day basis in the real estate world. They have a live training, and you have to have a password, but you can get in and watch their training, and they have some of the best industry experts in the world. So people on our team love it. We sit in the conference room and say, hey, who wants to watch how to negotiate X, Y, or Z? Or who wants to deal with the latest and greatest VA loan program? It's all about continuing education, but this is a really unique and cool way to do it because it's every day. It's a live stream. They're doing it at their office in Omaha, and it's pretty awesome. Next, we use Workplace. That's Facebook just bought Workplace. It's something like Slack. That's kind of more in the weeds on how teams work together to be efficient. Brandon, behind the camera here, uses Adobe Creative Suite. We use Rode mics. We have 2 4K drones, because sometimes it's cool to have both of the birds up in the air getting extra 6 shots. Our pictures are better than, I'd say, 99% of the industry. We use HDR Fusion photography. This is a new thing we're doing. So the pictures have always been great that the Sure Sales Group used. They've just got a lot better, and that cost a small fortune, but we will never sacrifice quality. I'm gonna say it again. I don't care what the cost is. I will never sacrifice quality for our real estate clients. It's just not gonna happen, because when you start sacrificing quality, you're sacrificing your brand, and the last thing I'm ever gonna do is know that I could be doing something better for you and not doing it just because it was cheaper or it was easier. There's no easy road. There's no such thing as an easy business. You always have to do what's going to deliver the best results and offer the highest quality. End rant there. But our pictures are kick-ass. Buildium. Buildium's a property management software. We have one of the best property management software systems to pull credit, just check everything that you need to check for tenants, screening, collecting online rent payments, making sure everything's compliant, blah, blah, blah. Buildium is awesome. So we pay for that. HomeSnap's an app that agents can use, that we use, and we actually get a lot of leads from. That's a little secret. HomeSnap, you can actually get a lot of leads from HomeSnap, which is a free app that you can get if you're an agent. and your clients will like it too, because it has some really unique insights. And we also have a Mojo dialer. So when we're calling these leads who came in, they said, hey, all these people came in and signed up online from one of our Facebook ads or from an open house, or we can call on a dialer system, so we can make 100 calls every 30 minutes instead of like 15 calls every 30 minutes. So it's a dialer system. I know you don't care about probably 90% of these things. Maybe there was one thing you thought, hey, that's cool that they do that. There's a lot more of these that we use. This is just the kind of client and agent facing stuff. We have even more stuff on the back end that just helps us operate at a level 10 level. And what we say around the team and to our sales guys and to our staff is, every day you're operating on a level of 1 to 10, and it doesn't really matter where you are, because anything that's not a 10 is something you should focus on. How do I get back to level 10? So we give you the tools. So if you're a real estate agent and you want to take your business to the next level, or if you're thinking about buying or selling a home, these are things you want to work. You want to work with someone who has all of this going on, so they can leverage it for your benefit. It costs a lot of money, and it's hard to implement, and people don't like change. But if you are committed to quality, you are going to be committed to having the best tech stack you can. And that's all I have for episode 38. It's all about your tech stack. Make sure that your agent is savvy, knows about sales, negotiation, and marketing, and for gosh sakes, make sure they have a good tech stack. Oh, by the way, here's my bet. My bet is that, well, half the agents, I already said this in another episode, half of all agents in the National Association of Realtors sold 0 homes, so they have none of this. But I'd say only about 10%, hold on, this is more important. Well, what I was gonna go with is almost no agent teams have all of this, because they don't want to spend the money for all this stuff. Every single one of these, this is, $3K a month. This is $400 a month, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's a huge fat nut. But like I said before, you need this stuff to operate at the highest level you can. But most teams have none of this. Maybe they have Facebook, but they certainly don't know how to use it effectively. They have none of this. Maybe they have Zillow, but they don't know how to use it effectively. They definitely don't have any of this. They just don't. So we'd love to apply for the job to help you sell your home. Let us use all our tools to help you. We'll see you next time.